Hello YouTube, this is Eli with Skylex Creations. Before I get started, I'm on a time limit with this video. So if you visit our Facebook page at Skylex Creations, and inbox the code Greenhouse for a special offer on purchasing some of our merchandise. Today I'm going to show you how to make this lovely little miniature greenhouse. I'll tell you what you need. I'm going to show you how I made it. I'll explain a couple other ways to make it. So this is basically, just a little greenhouse, and we'll make some little cups to go in it. I'm going to set up some more things and pause the video, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so for the following projects I'm going to show you in this video, you're going to need some simple things. You're going to need something round. You'll understand in a minute. I am using some bottom feeder fish food. You're going to need, I'm using press and seal. You will see why once I start the video or start the process. It is so much easier to use press and seal, but you can use saran wrap, plastic wrap, whatever. You could even use tape and wax paper. A box cutter of some kind. This is sharp. It's dangerous. If you're a child or under 18 or a very dysfunctional grown-up, please don't try this. A pair of scissors, a plastic spoon, preferably white or like pink, something, opaque and light, and a square of newspaper. To get the square of newspaper, you're going to want to tear your newspapers in fours. When you open your newspaper, you're going to tear it in half and tear it in half again. Alright, let's get started. I'll get right back to you. Now, that lovely silver metal pan I just showed you is a normal, average, everyday serving pan. It's just a disposable baking pan. This is a tray for a Bernie thingy. I forget what they're called. Sterno. This is a Sterno tray. These are not necessarily cheap. We find them at yard sales all the time. We got like 5 of them for $2. You can get the Sterno pans at Dollar Tree for like 2 or 3 of them for $1. You can also get the spoons and so forth, scissors even, at Dollar Tree. So, the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make a seedling cup. Let me get set up for that and I'll get right back with you. Okay, I'm going to lower our camera here. Now, I'm going to take my square of newspaper to make the seedling cup, and I've already pre-folded it to save myself some time. Now, it does not have to be perfect. You want to fold it in 3s so that it's stronger. And this is a way to make these newspaper cups without starch water. That is not a necessity in life. You're going to fold it in 3s. Like if you notice, I only folded this halfway down, and then I'm going to fold it again. Let me lower this a little bit more just so you can get better detail. Then you're going to want, see, now I got to find out where I actually, okay, there we go, because I creased it earlier with this next part, so I'm having issues. Then you're going to want to take it from the top, and you're going to want to fold down a small little lip. If you can see that right there, you're just going to want to make a small little lip and crease it. Unfold it. Okay, now you're going to take whatever size canister you want to use, a pill bottle, a shot glass, coffee cup, whatever. Well, coffee cup, a cylinder. Just find you a cylinder. And then we're going to roll this around here, just like that. We're going to wrap it around, okay? And then we're going to pull it out about an inch. Well, for that, probably a little more than an inch. I'm used to using a smaller bottle, but I didn't have the one I use on hand. And then we're going to fold it in. Now, mind you, you can make these as tall as you want, as short as you want, whatever. So then you're just going to press it all the way around and make sure there's no exposure of your canister. And I just kind of use the table and press and, okay? So I'm just trying to rush because of this video here. This is going to be a short one, this cup. But then you're going to take the bottom and you're going to come around and you're going to crease so that it stands, okay? And then the crease that we made at the top, you're just going to follow it and fold it down inside of the cup. And there you have a lovely little seedling cup, just like so. You fill it with dirt, you put your seedling in it, you stick it in your greenhouse, you water it. It is biodegradable, works fantastic. You can put it right in the ground. Or you can find these little pre-made biodegradable cups. We got these at Dollar Tree. They come 12 for $1. So they're, just find yourself some little seedling cups. We use these. We use these for plants we're giving out to family member, and we use these cups for ourselves. Both cups can go directly into the ground, completely harmless. You do not need starch water. As a matter of fact, I've come to experience that using the starch water causes a stunted growth of the plant. Now, using just some quick info, using this greenhouse will help grow your plants. It'll keep the warm in, it'll keep the moisture in, so on and so forth. And we planted some sprouts in this little greenhouse. We put them on our stove using the hood lamp from our stove for lighting, and we had about that high, I would say, seedling sprouts within 6 weeks. So I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna get started, I'll get back to you. Okay, now, excuse my barking dog. I personally pre-measured all my pieces. I've done one side. I'm going to show you, let's levitate the camera. I'm going to show you how I did this side. And just to give you a general idea. You can do it any way you want to, but this is how I did it. I flipped it over to where the sterno tray was upright. And I had my paper, just a second. Okay, again, I am using press and seal wrap. So what I do is I start from this bar right here, and I am going to press it. I'm going to measure it to make sure it goes all the way to my sidebars, and then I'm just going to find the center here, and I'm going to press it down all the way, from here all the way around. Okay, now that we have all this pressed down, we're going to flip it over. If I'm going too fast for you or you have any questions, feel free to comment below or message me at Skylex Creations on Facebook, or you can even email me at skylexcreations@gmail.com. Now, we're going to bring it and we're going to pull it real tight to make a nice little wall. And then we're going to press it on this top bar and on this side bar through the plastic wrap. And then you're going to come over here to where you've got your 2 bars here, and you're going to get this and press it to this bar. Don't worry about the excess. All this is going to be cut off with our box cutter. Okay, now that we've got our second wall down, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come straight about a little smidgen away from the bar, and I'm just going to cut away all the excess plastic all the way around the top and everything. Okay, so after doing both sides, after completing both sides, this should be your end result. You should have no top, no bottom, and this small gap on the sides. Now again, I've pre-cut all my panels out. The next thing we're going to do is lay our sheet across the top. Let me get that set up and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back again. Now, for our top panel, you're going to want to take your piece of press and seal or whatever you're using. I suggest press and seal because you can stick it right to the bar. It's a little pricey, but your end result and how quick your seedlings will grow are totally worth it. I am such a penny pincher, it's not even funny. We've got 2 kids in my household, a lot of pets, so we like to save. So again, you're just going to come right here and you're going to pinch it down. And then you're going to just pull it tight all the way to the other side. You might have to cut off a little excess, which is not a big deal. So let me get this panel down and I'll be right back with you. Now what I did here, focus camera, come on. What I've done here is I've actually just cut little slices in the cling wrap to pull through and to pull taut here. Okay, and I've already cleaned it down. Again, we're going to cut off the excess. Now what you want to do on the sides is you just want to stretch it to where it's a little taut. Not so taut that it's going to like tear and stuff like it is right there. Again, when you're doing this yourself, you'll have plenty of time to be patient with it. I am on a video time limit. The more subscribers and viewers I get, the longer my videos can be. So be sure to like and subscribe if you wish. Also, if you'd like to see a video log of how the plants are doing with these greenhouses, or any requests you might have, we do lots of crafty stuff. Just hit me up at Skylex or leave a comment below. I'm going to trim off all this excess. Okay, I've gone ahead and put on one of the sides, only for time manners, because I can't make this video over a certain amount of time. For this piece, we're just going to come in here under this handle, and you're just going to press it in. See the handle right there? We're not actually going above the handle. And you're just going to press it in to hold it in place, and then you're going to flip it back over, and you're going to pull it tight, and you're just going to cling it all the way around, and then cut off the excess. Okay, now this should be your end result. Now, just some little tips. If you have any little pokies or little holes, if you keep your excess cling wrap or press-in seal, you can just pinch it right on there and it'll stay. So here's our end result. This is the hood. You just set it down over your steno pan. You put your little cups in it, and there you have it. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing. Give me just a moment. Okay, now depending on what size you make your little cups, it depends on how many you can fit in the pan. We use smaller ones, we've used bigger ones, and right now we have one that's over here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 4. Now, if you take your spoon, and let's say you're planting green beans, and you just take any kind of marker or Sharpie, and of course it's not going to write. That's fabulous. There we go. You just write in there what you got planted. You know, just like that. I wrote, you can't see it, of course. There you go, green beans. Horrible handwriting. And then after you fill your cup with soil, and your camera focuses, and you put your seedling in there, you just stick the spoon right down in there, and you have yourself a little marker. Or seed, whatever, what have you. That's just a way to mark your rows or whatever. Now, I'm only at 12 minutes. I believe my video cannot exceed 15 yet, but I'm going to get a bunch of subscribers because you guys are going to love me. Again, check us out on Facebook. Use the inbox code Greenhouse for special offers on our merchandise. If you would like to see any other videos, I do other tutorials. I've done videos with my pets and so forth like that. Any requests you have, just let me know in the comments below. This is Eli. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and check us out on Facebook. Okay, just a real quick last minute thing. This is our end result. You got your little greenhouse, and then you've got all your cups with your spoons. We planted these on Monday evening, excuse my barking dog, and we've already got spinach growing. We've got some kale sprouting. You know, we've got several little things sprouting here and there. In our other greenhouse that's right across the room over there, under the heat lamp right there, that's where we keep them. We've got several other things sprouting. That was just a real quick update. Again, you know, visit us at Skylex Creations at Facebook, and let me know what you think. Have a great day.